Hello everyone, welcome to Res Snapper. My name's MJ and it's that very exciting time of the month. It is patch day. In fact, it's patch and OTA day. Also, the day that Invincible Season 5 was confirmed. The Donkey Kong Bonanza release date, which is extremely exciting. Other mental stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let's extend a thank you to our precious data miners, including Sanct, and all the awesome folks at Snap.fan. That's where I got this information from. And also the awesome Discord community for also speculating on some of the abilities that we've got this upcoming season, which is October and the Marvel Zombies season. We've got a couple of cards to look at first of all, which have normal abilities that we can completely understand and talk about. And then we're going to talk about a whole load of cards with a new keyword called Horde, where we know a lot of the information, but maybe not quite everything. We also don't have all of the leaks from this season. There are cards like Colonel America, like Zombie Power Man, and there's a few other ones who we've seen the names for, but we don't know their abilities. Right, without further ado, let's talk about Zombie Captain Marvel. I believe she's a Series 5 card. We don't know anything else about that. I don't think she's a Season Pass card. She is a 4/4. Activate, destroy your other cards here and get +3 power for each. Move to a location you're losing. So, doing a lot of stuff here for sure. Very, very interesting. Very interesting to get another Activate Destroy card, joining Kid Omega, which we malfunctioned, which we can all get now because they're in seasonal Series 5 snap packs. Yeah, this seems very strong to me. As you can see, I've given her 4.5 stars. This is like a mega carnage because you're getting +3 power for each. And then you're moving to a location you're losing, which may be a good or bad thing. There's an element of randomness to that. It does make it a bit Shang-Chiable, but you can also do it on the final turn. You can do it on the final turn to like kill a Nimrod and stuff. The Nimrods will be destroyed and regenerated first, so if you're not losing anywhere else, presumably she's not even going to move, so she'll stay where she is. This seems so strong. +3 power for each card, so if you play her at a full location, or rather I should say if you activate her at a full location, you get +9, so she's a 4/13 and then she's potentially moving. Yeah, it seems cracked to me, guys. I mean, I don't know what you think. Very strong start here. Okay, the next card we have, oh shoot, I should have said we don't have artwork for any of these. Oh, and another thing. So I've just like got some random official Marvel artwork from the internet. In fact, that Captain Marvel one I did slightly edit because I wasn't actually too keen on the face. No, I'm not saying I'm a good artist. I'm just saying I wasn't. It didn't look very striking, and so I put her on the thumbnail as you saw. So I needed a very striking face. Anyway, yes, this is official Marvel artwork, and then I'll read out this guy, Headpool, and then I'll say something else about Snap.fan. If I remember. Anyway, Headpool is a 1/1. When this is destroyed, return it to your hand, then give cards there +1 power. Presumably there is the location they just got destroyed at. Pretty interesting. So it can be destroyed by stuff like Killmonger. And can it be destroyed by anything else? I guess things like Kid Omega, that sort of thing, can destroy it away from the location that it's at. Or you can... Actually, if you, this guy's going to resolve before the likes of... So if you had like a Winter Soldier or a Bucky Barnes there, this guy is going to resolve before Bucky gets created, right? So yeah, it's an interesting one. When this is destroyed, return it to your hand. Yeah, so I guess actually if you play a Carnage on top of it, the Carnage would get buffed. So your card that... Actually, yeah, your card that destroyed it would get buffed. And then maybe like there'd be like some X-23 and Wolverine type shenanigans as well. I think this is pretty cool. I've only given it 3.5 stars, but yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think we know how we're getting this one. I think it might have said limited time game mode, so I guess we'll see. Right, now I want to say one extra thing about Snap.fan. I encourage you to go and check it out because they do have... There's a few things I'm not going to talk about in this video, or at least not going to show, because I'm about to talk about them now. One... So obviously, yeah, that sidetracked me. Sorry, Dua Lipa. like a frog. Stupid. So go on Snap.fan. Everyone's turned off. Go on Snap.fan because they have got the artwork for a couple of the upcoming seasons, actually. Both the Synthezoid or Viv Vision season. There's a lot of artwork for that one. Very cool. But there's also the artwork for the upcoming Galactus season. That's in fact the August season, so the next season. And that might just straight up be my favourite base artwork for an entire season ever. I think all of the base artwork is unbelievably good, especially Cosmic Ghost Rider. So go and check it out. But they also have the skills from Grand Arena as well. So you can go and check them out. I'm not going to talk about them in this video. Blah. Right, moving on. Now we need to talk about this new Horde Mechanic. As you can see, on screen is a Horde token, a Zombie Horde token. Zombie Horde token is theoretically, we believe, a 0/0. And then there's a new keyword Horde, which I believe Sanctanglia said the first time that you use a card with the keyword Horde, it creates this token and power gets added to it. And the cards have got like Horde 3. So then when you play that card, 3 power gets added to your Horde. From the sounds of it, you would have that one Horde that is created, and then it would keep growing. But some of the cards seem to reference the possibility that you've got more than one Horde. So this is the complexity that we don't yet 100% know. But let's look at these cards which all do Horde things. They are, of course, all zombies. So we have got Zombie Scarlet Witch. She's a 3/2. After you play a card here, Horde 2. So, like, add 2 power to your zombie Horde or create a zombie Horde and add 2 power to it. This is interesting. I've only given her 3 stars because it's kind of like... It's a little bit like the Elsa, Angela vibes, and they're obviously good cards, but... It depends how exactly this Horde mechanic works. If this happens to be the first Horde card that you play, does that mean you're creating that Horde token at Zombie Scarlet Witch's location? In which case you've now only got 2 more spots to play there. Might fill it up and it limits your ability to gain that much power. And I mean, what? Is it like you're only getting a 6 anyway? Oh no, actually I guess when you play her down she wouldn't even create the Horde. It's only after you play that. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this one. Seems fine. Let's move on to a card that seems much better, though. This is Zombie Mr. Fantastic. He's a 2/1. On reveal, Horde 2. So, either create a Horde and give it 2 power, or give 2 power to your Horde. Activate. Give 4 of your created cards plus 1 power. So this feeds into the potential theory that you can have multiple Hordes. Otherwise... you can just give power to create cards that might work well with Zombie Mr. Fantastic, like, for example, a Herbie Rock, or just things from Maria Hill, etc. Yeah, this seems very good to me. I've given him 4 stars. It's on reveal Horde 2, so the baseline is a 2/3. Okay, not that interesting. Potentially space-saving 2 power there, if the words I'm saying make sense, which they categorically don't. But then the activate ability of giving 4 of your created cards plus 1 power. Now, of course, you have to have 4 created cards. Hopefully one of those will at least be a Horde. But this is quite a lot of power output, right? It is like a 2/7 in power output. So yeah, it seems definitely interesting to me. Next up is Zombie Sentry. I believe this looks like a Series 4. When I say I believe, it's only because I've looked at it on Snap.fan. I'm not saying... I'm not a source, okay? So it looks like this is a Series 4 card. He's a 3/4. On reveal, Horde 1 for each of your cards at the right location. So very interesting how it works with the classic Sentry, where you want to fill the right location as a potential strategy to block the creation of the Void. And yeah, potentially like a plus 4 power on top of his 3/4 power. So potentially like a Gladiator source. That's a 3/8. But also the extra interesting thing there is you can block the right location, which could include your Horde, and then Zombie Sentry allows you to get more power into that location as a bit of like a surprise play, if it would be that surprising. Yeah, cool stuff. Next up, in fact, penultimately I should say, this is Zombie Giant Man. He's a 5/3. On reveal, Horde 1, add the power of your highest power zombie horde to this. So this again is another one of the cards that adds fuel to the potential fact that maybe you can have multiple zombie hordes. And I don't think it seems that good. As you can see, I've given it 2.5 stars. I think, again, this looks like a Series 4 card. Yeah, I'm just not really getting it. Like, sorry, as in, I don't think it's good. I understand it. I just don't think it's good. So, by this point in the game, let's just say that you've created a 6-power horde, which seems feasible. You're going to add Horde 1 to it, so it becomes a 7-power horde, and then you add the 7 onto the zombie giant man. So it's like a 5/10. Or 5/11, I guess. It's just not that good, is it? Like, whatever, it's fine. Gilgamesh can get higher than that in any random zoo deck. Much, much higher. Yeah, this just doesn't seem very good to me. I could see it changing unless it is truly like a Series 4 card and maybe it goes into a limited time game mode or something. Right, and then finally, the final card we have. So basically, I changed my pipeline for how I make these leak videos to make it easier for myself. Partly because, oh yeah, that's the thing I forgot earlier. There's an England match. Partly because today, not only did I work for... Well, so, I got up, I filmed Snap or Pass at like 7 AM. Then I did a full day at work. Then I played a little bit of Donkey Kong... Oh, no, then I cooked dinner and played Donkey Kong Bonanza sort of at the same time. Then my wife got home. Not that's an event, it's just something that happened. And now I'm filming this. Next I'll edit this. Then hopefully I'll have some time to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then there's an England match. England Women's Euro. So, yeah, absolutely insanely busy day for me. As such, I decided to completely redo my spoiler leaks pipeline to make it easier for me to create these videos. Thankfully, because we get leaked names of cards in advance, I made basically all of the graphics for all of the cards except for the power and energy, which we didn't know, and then I just updated the power and energy on each one, which I've got on every single file. I've got every power and thing, so I just turn them on and off. Yeah, just sorry, I'm like acting like an absolute arsehole right now. I'm sorry about this. Are you certainly not interested in it? You don't want to hear it, you're just here for the leaks. You've probably already read it on the screen and turned off. Anyway, I didn't make one for the hunger, and so I've just grabbed a screenshot from snap.fan. So, yes, the hunger is a 1-cost skill. We don't know how this is coming, but it's on reveal Horde 3. So like a 1/3. Seems alright, I've given it 3.5 stars. I've given it 3.5 stars because 1/3 is like fine stats, but it's potentially progressing all of your horde mechanics that you might be playing. So yeah, that is it, guys. What do you think of this horde mechanic? I think it's very interesting. My one concern is this is the first mechanic that I've seen in the game that is a bit Magic the Gathering limited setty. Which what I mean by that is, with Magic the Gathering sets, you see them come out these days and it's like, oh, the gimmick for this set is bicycles. Oh, there's a new keyword, bicycle wheel. Bicycle wheel, put one bicycle in your wheel or so. And it's like, it's such a specific thing that is just to one set. So Horde feels like such a specific thing for just zombie cards. Maybe they could do like vampire ones as well, that sort of stuff, or even like in the future Moloids could use it. So I do hope that it has a more expansive potential future to it, like the Moloid stuff and whatever, than just zombies. But if it is just zombies, I hope that we get random zombies here and there. I don't want this to be a mechanic that they introduced and then it just is forgotten about and dies. That's basically all I want to say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I don't know why I've talked so long in this video. This video seems like it's taking me absolutely forever. I've just rabbited on when I'm really busy and I need to get this up as soon as possible. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.